Hello everyone and welcome back to another strength workout with Cult Life. I'm your coach Nitish Ballal and today we are going to be hitting a dumbbell workout for shoulders and abs. I hope you have your water bottle, your hand towel, your mat and a pair of dumbbells. I for sure have got quite a bunch of dumbbells for today's workout. Without further ado, let's get straight into the warm-up, okay? Because we're going to be doing shoulders and abs today, we're going to practice 4 movements today for our warm-up just to make sure that our deltoids, our scaps, our rhomboids and our core is nice and warm, okay? The first movement is deltoid circles. Simple as that. As the name suggests, spread your arms wide out. From there, all you have to do is try and make small zeros using your wrists. That's it. No moving of wrists, no moving of elbows, nothing at all. Just 15 seconds, we're going to rotate it clockwise, following which we'll rotate it anti-clockwise. Make sure you don't shrug too much here. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Just keep rotating your palms in making a small circle, and 15 seconds it is. Let's move to the opposite side. Keep moving. You'll feel a nice blood flow into your shoulders. You'll feel a good pump. That is how it is supposed to be, okay? Feel it nice and simple. Let the blood flow. Let the shoulders warm. The joints are going to move much better. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Excellent. For the second movement, what we are going to do is we're going to do an inchworm followed by a push-up, and we're going to do it for 30 seconds. Now, how do I want you to do the inchworm is you're going to try and keep your feet closed. It's not necessary to keep it together. Keep it closed. Bend down so that you can get the weight on your palms on the floor. If your knees are bending here, get them wider so that you can keep them straight without bending. From there, what I want you to do is slowly get the body weight onto your palms so that your heels are off the floor, weight is on your toes and your palms. From there, you're going to slowly crawl forward, get into a push-up position, do a push-up and then crawl all the way back. Remember, body weight should primarily be only on your palms, okay? Let's do this for 30 seconds. Slowly, body weight majorly on your palms, reach to the high plank position, push up and crawl back. While you're doing this, make sure your hips don't move left and right. You're going to keep straight, okay? That is why we want the entire weight to be on our palms. Reach slowly, push up and back. Let's go for one more rep. Stand all the way up, down, body weight on your palms, go, go, go and push up. Slowly come back, and that's our second movement. Third movement we are going to do is basically stay in the downward dog for 30 seconds. That helps us open up our scapula very well, okay? So you're going to keep your feet together. From here, try and push yourself back. The heel should be in contact with the floor, arms straight, no back rounding, and hold this position for 30 seconds. While you do this, focus on looking at your knees. Head goes inside between your shoulders, arms, and then try and push yourself back. It's going to open up your thoracic spine very well. Keep breathing and try and push further apart as and when you exhale. Okay? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Excellent. Stand up. That's the third movement. For the fourth movement, what we're going to do is we're going to slightly challenge our core a little bit here. We're going to try and warm up our shoulders as well as our core. For that, we want to get into a beast position. What is a beast position? Get down on your knees. Get your arms forward. So when you look at it, your shoulders are going to be above your palms. Your hips are going to be above your knees. From this position, just take your knees off the floor and you're going to tap your shoulders alternatively. Let's do this for 30 seconds. So while you do this, you want to try and minimize the lateral movement of your body as much as you can. So you don't want to be doing this, okay? You want to keep your hips stable. Just move from one shoulder to the other. What might help is whichever leg you're taking off, whichever arm you're taking off, make sure you put the weight on that toe, okay? And rest. Excellent. That was round 1. We're going to do one more round of this entire warm-up so that we are nice and ready for our workout, okay? First, deltoid circles, spread your arms wide. Now we're going to start off with counterclockwise for 30 seconds, for 15 seconds rather, and then move to clockwise, okay? Keep moving. Now that we've done bunch of movements for our shoulders, deltoid circles feel more challenging right now. And switch. 15 seconds. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Second movement, just like we did the last time, is going to be an inchworm to a push-up. Like I said, get your feet wide open. I can do it with my feet closed. So I'm going to keep it here, get my palms down on the floor, put my body weight onto my palms, crawl forward, get into a push-up position, push up. Okay? We're going to keep doing this for 30 seconds. Remember, a very good warm-up for our shoulders. Okay? Go down, place, step, 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 push up. All the way back. Focus on keeping the lateral hip movement as minimal as possible. Body weight forwards. And push up. And stand. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Moving on to the third movement, downward dog. Again, stand with your feet close to each other. It's not necessary to keep them together. Okay, reach into your downward dog position. Make sure the heels are in contact with the floor and you're pushing your chest as close to the knees as possible. Keep breathing, exhale. Keep your elbows locked out. Try and feel your scapula open up. Try and feel your thoracic spine open up. Keep breathing, exhale and stretch further. Exhale and stretch further. Okay? Good job, guys. And rest. The last one, like we did the last time, beast shoulder taps. So what you're going to do is take the knees off the floor and tap. Again, while you're doing this, make sure your shoulders are not completely rounded like this. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Let them be in the socket. And then go for your shoulder taps. Keep moving. 15 seconds up. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job, guys, on your warm-up. Let's quickly ascertain the fact that we've just finished our warm-up. How do we do that? Wipe the sweat off our face. Have some water, and then I'm going to take you through all the movements in the workout. Okay. Everybody is nice and warm. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our workout. Because we're going to be doing shoulders and abs today, our main focus is going to be shoulders in the main workout. We're going to be also working abs because the movements that we are doing today are going to be good enough impact on our core as well. For the first movement, what we are doing is basically a seated dumbbell Arnold's press. Okay? I'm going to show it in the kneeling position so that you can look at it from the front angle, and then I'm going to also show it from the sides. So what you're going to do is, imagine you're seated with your feet forward. For the purpose of demonstration, I'm showing it kneeling. You're going to get the dumbbells in front of you. From here, what you're going to do is first twist the dumbbells out and then press up. Again, lower, twist it forwards. Twist the dumbbell out, press, lower, and forwards. What you don't want to do is over press so that your shoulders are very close to your ears. Keep your shoulders relaxed at the end. Another thing that you don't want to do is keeping your elbows bent. Okay, you want to lock your elbows at the top when you finish it. Okay, let's try and do 5 reps of dumbbell Arnold press, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, so twist, press, down, twist. That's 1. Twist, press, down, and twist. 2. Twist, press, down, and twist. 3. And last one. Exhale when you press and relax. Okay? That's going to be your Arnold's press using dumbbells. Okay? This is our first movement. For the second movement, we are doing a more isolated movement. The dumbbell Arnold press helps you open up your scapula, get the shoulder into the right position while you're pressing. So it helps you get the form and mechanics absolutely right. And uses multi-joints as well. It's use your triceps, shoulders, scaps, everything. But the next movement that we're going to do, it's a slight change of what you would regularly do, right? So we know what a dumbbell lateral raise is. We hold the dumbbells at the sides at a 45-degree angle. From there, you're going to raise it up like that. That's your lateral raise. And what is the front raise? You keep the dumbbells in front of your thighs, raise them forwards. Okay? The tweak here is we're going to be doing alternating dumbbell lateral plus front raise. How do we do that? We're going to have one dumbbell at the side, one dumbbell at the front. We're going to do both the raises at once. Switch. That's basically your alternating dumbbell, lateral and front raise. Let's try 2 reps each arm, okay? And go. Exhale when you lift. Inhale while you lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and inhale. Excellent. That was our second movement of the workout. This was a more isolation movement where you're just focusing on your deltoids, the lateral head and the front head. In the lateral raise, you focus on the lateral head. In the front raise, you focus on your front head. Now, moving on to the third movement. The third movement is basically a dolphin push-up. For the dolphin push-up, what I want you to do is get down on the floor on your knees. Get your arms in a way that the knuckles are touching each other with your arms, fingers folded into a fist. From there, get into a downward dog position like this. Okay? What you're going to do is, from here, just lower your head ahead of the fist and then press back. Lower yourself down, press back. Lower yourself down, press back. When you start your dolphin push-ups, you should be very close to a downward dog position. From there, you just take your head forward, touch the floor, come back up. Everybody try 5 reps of dolphin push-ups while I'm going to just wipe my sweat off. Excellent job, guys. That was your third movement, dolphin push-ups. Okay? For the fourth movement, what we are going to do is, I'm just going to keep 2 dumbbells to demonstrate how are we going to do this. So, now, if I told you you had to make letters using your arms, how would you do it? So, what does a T look like if I had to use my arms and showcase using my body? This is basically a T, right? And similarly, if I asked you what would a Y look like, this would be a Y. Okay, now imagine doing the same movements while I am lying down. So I lie down on the floor on my chest. T is going to be here, right? Slightly move it ahead. T is going to be here. From T, I'm going to raise my arms to form a Y. Again, I'm going to lift up. T, Y, T, Y. Okay? So this movement is basically called lying YT lift-offs. You can keep the dumbbells there so that they help you raise your arms up, cross it to a T, raise your arm up and cross it to a Y. So one more thing that you want to do is, let's get started, but last thing that you want to make sure is, while you're holding your palms in a fist, make sure the thumbs are pointing up. The moment you keep this one, your shoulders are going to round. This also is not doing a great job, but if you point your thumbs up, it's always going to get your shoulders into the perfect position. Okay? So from here, what you do is, let's do 3 reps total. T to Y, Y to T. That's 1. T to Y, Y to T. Again, T to Y, Y to T. Excellent. Now, this movement is also going to help you with your posture, because the moment you raise your shoulders up and get into a Y, raise your shoulders up, get into a T, what you're basically doing is, you're pulling your shoulders back and making sure that your body remembers this position as much as you can. Otherwise, we all end up using our phones, our laptops, and then our shoulders start slouching. So this is an amazing movement to keep your posture intact, and it also helps you improve your strength overhead and your stability of your shoulder joint. So we're good with all the 4 movements: seated Arnold's press, alternating front and lateral raise, dolphin push-ups, followed by lying YTs. Okay? How are we going to do this is, we're going to be doing 4 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of each of these movements. Good to go? Just take a small break, have some water. If you're sweating like me, wipe that off, and then we get started. Okay, I'm just going to grab my dumbbells. So like I said, we're going to be doing Arnold's press in a seated position where we keep our legs straight forward. The reason we do seated is whenever you do a standing Arnold's press, subconsciously you get some support from your legs. You press the floor to press the dumbbells up. So that's kind of an assistance. When you sit down, you're not able to do that. So it's slightly more harder on your shoulders and works better on the shoulder muscles, which is why we are doing seated Arnold's press today. So you can go light in the beginning. We have 4 rounds. If you feel comfortable, you can increase it to the second round. I would suggest go with the same weight for 2 rounds. If you feel absolutely comfortable, that is when you can increase the weight from your third round. Okay? Let's get started. 4 rounds, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 movements that we just practiced. Ready? Get your dumbbells and go. Twist, exhale and press. Inhale and down. Twist, exhale and press. Inhale and down. Twist, exhale and press. Down. Keep moving, guys. 15 seconds up. Nice and simple. Try and keep your back straight. Don't round. No over pressing. And one more rep. And rest. Excellent. Good job, guys. 30 seconds break. And now we move to dumbbell alternating front and lateral raises. Now remember, the idea is these are 2 movement patterns. One is a front raise, one is a lateral raise. It's going to be challenging. If you find the weight that you're using is making you compromise on your form, reduce the weight. It's fine. Okay? The idea, isolation movements are relatively harder than compound movements to execute. So let's get started. Remember, exhale when you raise it up. 15 seconds up. Last few reps, guys. Keep pushing. Keep your back straight. Remember, you don't want to swing way too much, all right? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. This definitely feels harder than the warm-up now. Okay, 30-second break, of which 10 seconds are already done. Third movement is dolphin push-ups. Just let your shoulders breathe a little bit. Let some blood flow into them. You can rotate your shoulders like that if you want them to recover a little bit. Shake your arms, get down into position. Fists together, elbows wide. Get into a downward dog position and go. Head forward, touch the floor, back. Head forward, touch the floor, back. Head forward, touch the floor, back. Keep moving. Head forward, back. Head forward, back. Keep moving, guys. Last 10 seconds. Exhale whenever you press. And rest. Excellent. Now, it's very strange how you identify dolphin push-ups. It's difficult to understand where the pressure is coming or say the focus area is. If you try and see, whenever you try and push yourself away from the head on the floor towards your downward dog, you feel a slight usage of your shoulder muscles there. The more and more you concentrate, you'll be able to understand that you're actually working your shoulders. Okay? Off to our YT lifts offs. Keep your chin on the ground, relax your head, lift, and come back. Lift, and come back. Lift, and come back. Lift, and come back. Keep moving. Last 10 seconds. Excellent job, guys. Excellent. And rest. Good job. 30-second break. That's the end of round 1. Okay? We're going to do 3 more rounds of this. It's going to get harder for sure. So I recommend you stick to the same weight for round 2 on the Arnold's press. You can see if you want to go heavier in round 3 and 4. Okay, let's get going. Set up and go. Twist, exhale and press. Lower and inhale. Twist, exhale and press. Lower and inhale. Moving good, guys. Last 5 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent. The dumbbells felt heavier on round 2 already, but was still not impossible to do. So I'm going to go heavier on my third round and see if I can feel the same way while I'm doing my Arnold's press. Okay, 10 more seconds. Let's just free up our shoulders, ease out our wrists, shake it off, and get ready for your lateral raises. But this is going to feel challenging now. Okay, and go. Good job, guys. Halfway through. A small tip that might help you not swing is keep your core tight and then go for your rep and rest. That way, you're going to keep your core stronger and it's going to feel easier to stay in a more vertical position while you're doing your lateral raises. If your core is loose, you're going to end up swinging a lot. You're going to end up doing this movement a lot. The moment you keep your core tight, you're going to gather some more strength and stability to keep those dumbbell in position. Okay, moving on to dolphin push-ups. Get into the position on the floor and go. Head down and press. Head down and press. Head down and press. Remember, exhale while you press. Now this time, try and focus on making that mind-muscle connection and feeling the shoulders working. Excellent. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. This one is clearly sweating me off very badly. But that's good, right? That's supposed to mean that it's working out. Good job. Okay, 10 more seconds before we move on to our YT lift-offs. YT lifts-off is a very strange movement. It doesn't feel like it's doing something great to your body, but unknowingly it is something that you need to do. Okay? Let's get started. So if you focus on your upper back while you're doing this movement, you'll feel the muscles getting activated every time you raise your thumbs up. So that is what we are trying to do here. Try and make the shoulders understand the fact that you need to be pulled back and in the socket. The more you're able to build that mind-muscle connection, the more your body is going to stay in the right posture for longer. And rest. Excellent job, guys. 2 rounds done. Again, clearly I am having a great workout. I hope you guys are having too. I can just say by the amount of sweat I'm generating through this workout. Shoulders specifically are a very peculiar body part. We'll talk more about it. Now, moving on to a heavier dumbbell and onto our Arnold's press. And go. Twist, press, lower, and twist back once again. Okay, 10 more seconds. And rest. Good job, guys. Clearly, these dumbbells felt heavier for the Arnold's press. I'm going to stick to these for the Arnold's press, but I'm going to get back to my 10s for my lateral raises. Like I was saying, shoulder is relatively a small muscle group, but it has a peculiar nature that you train a few movements for a bunch of reps, it will get pumped extremely well. And lateral raises. Switch. Switch. Remember, exhale when you go up. So I'll show you how your body will start swinging if you don't keep your core tight. So I'm not keeping my core tight. This is what I'll do if I don't keep my core tight. The moment I keep my core tight and brace my core, two more reps and rest. Moving good, guys. Moving on to the next movement, dolphin push-ups. Like I was saying, shoulders are very peculiar. If you train shoulders well, it also helps you build a broader back, and that gives an illusion that you have a narrow waist. So everybody who wants a V-taper, shoulders, back is something you would never want to neglect. Moving on to dolphin push-ups. Up into a downward dog to begin with. Down, press. Down, exhale. Down, exhale. Down, exhale. Down, exhale. Down, exhale. And we're left with 5 more seconds. And one more. Excellent job, guys. Okay, I can feel the burn in my shoulders already. I was barely able to finish off the last few reps of the dolphin push-up in this one. But yeah, that's good. It helps us push slightly more in our last round, right? Let's get ready for our last one, which is going to be our lying YT lifts-offs. And go. Every time you raise your arms up, exhale. Good job, guys. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, make the most of these 30 seconds. Quickly have a sip of water if you want. I'm going to wipe some sweat because I'm sweating a lot. The last round, we're going to make sure that counts. I'm going to go ahead and grab my 15s for this round. I'll just keep them back as soon as I'm done with this round. Okay? And we begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, going heavy doesn't mean that you're going to compromise on your form. If it gets too heavy, take a small break, take a breather, take 2-3 breaths, and then go back. Excellent job, guys. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this one was hard. Clearly, the right thing to do to go heavy on the last round and not any of our earlier rounds. Okay? Just make sure everything is in place before we head to our lateral raises. I've been sticking to the 10s all 4 rounds for the lateral raises. The reason is isolation movements are meant to target a specific muscle in your body. You don't want to take support of other muscles while you're doing them. It's okay if you don't go heavy. Okay? Let's go. Switch. 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 Okay, halfway through. Keep your core tight. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. I'm sure you're feeling the burn in your shoulders just like me. I feel I'm going to break down the dolphin push-ups a little bit. Somehow the way my shoulders are feeling, but we're going to try and push hard and see if we can work for 30 seconds non-stop. Okay, getting ready. Just letting the shoulders get some more blood. Shake off your wrists, shake off your arms, and go. Downward dog, down, press, down, press, down, exhale. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and done. Really feels like done right now. I'm sure you guys are also feeling the same fatigue in your shoulders. Hang in there. We've just got 30 more seconds of work, and then we're going to move on to a finisher. Okay, so what we're going to do, just going to relax our shoulders a little bit. Shake our arms, shake our wrist, and then get ready for the last round of YT liftoffs. If you haven't felt it in your scapula, this round you definitely are going to. Keep raising your arms up. Remember to keep your neck relaxed. You don't want to keep your neck stiff. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Excellent job, guys. If you feel you're already tired and your shoulders are asking for mercy, tap your back, because that was job well done. Okay? Wipe off the sweat, catch your breath, and we'll get started with the finisher for today. Okay? While you rest, have some water as well. Hydration is extremely important. Like I always say, 70% of your body or 70% of your muscles are made up of water. So you want to make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. Okay, for the finisher, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing 3 rounds of 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 2 movements, okay? I'm going to start off with the simpler movement first. So you're going to just lie down on your back, and we're going to be doing something called an alternate leg V-up. What is that? You're going to get your arms back, opposite arm. I'm going to start with my right arm to my left leg. So I go up, touch my right arm to my left toe, reach back, touch my left arm to my right toe. Okay, let's try 3 reps each side just for practice before we move on to the workout, okay? And exhale at the top, back down. Exhale at the top, back down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And last 2. And 1. Excellent. Okay, so that was the first, the second movement, or rather the easier movement that we are going to do. Now, for the first movement and slightly more challenging, and what is actually going to give you the burn in today's workout, we are going to be doing hang dumbbell clean and press. So what you're going to do is, you're going to just get 2 dumbbells, keep it at the sides. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor. From here, just keep the dumbbells close, jump and get into a clean, and then you're going to do a push press, okay? So combination of these 2 movements is what is dumbbell hang clean and press, okay? So if you look at it from the side, this is how it looks. Clean, press. If you're way too comfortable, what you can also do is clean, press. Clean, press. If it's a relatively new movement and you're not very confident of it, just try 3 reps and try it in this way. First clean, reset, and then do a push press, okay? Let's try 2 more reps. Clean, push press. Clean, push press, okay? Now what are all the muscles that are being worked with these? In the clean, you're majorly focusing on your traps, which also forms an essential part of your shoulder musculature. In the press, shoulders, triceps, Again, similar muscle group. With the alternating leg V-ups, you're basically teaching your body how to flex your core, and it also helps you build some core strength, okay? So the trick is 3 rounds. Every movement we're going to be working for 40 seconds and rest only for 20 seconds, which is why we're just doing 3 rounds, okay? Let's get started. Timer's ready. Grab your dumbbells, get into the position, and go. In both the clean and the press, every time you receive, you're going to exhale. Then exhale while you press. Keep moving. 10 seconds up. You can also have a look at it from the side. Keep the dumbbells as close to the body as possible. You don't want to be curling like a hammer curl and then press. No, keep the dumbbells as close to the body as possible and press. Okay? And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Mind you, don't go harder than you can handle because you're not getting a lot of rest. It's barely 20 seconds, out of which 10 seconds are already done. So make sure every second that you spend on the movements counts. And we begin our V-ups in 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, on the V-ups, make sure that you move smoothly and consistently. You want to be moving for all the 40 seconds. You don't want to stop in between, take a rest, and then restart, okay? Your core muscles need as much endurance as possible. That is the purpose of doing this movement, okay? Let's keep moving. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I can feel the burn in my core already. Good job, guys. Keep moving. I'm sure you're enjoying it as much as I am and hating it at the same time as well. But that's part and parcel of exercise, right? We love to hate it very often. Okay, and go. Clean, press. Clean, press. Clean, press. Clean, press. Clean, press. Okay, halfway through, keep moving. Clean, press. When you clean, try and touch your ears using your shoulders. Every time exhale when you press. And done. Excellent. Feels like a big achievement as soon as you finish your clean and press. Definitely harder than it looks. And get ready for your alternate leg V-ups now. Oh my God, it's already 3, 2, 1, and go. Focus on your breathing because that will also help you recover from the dumbbell clean and press. Okay, halfway through. Moving good, guys. You see, the lactic acid formation is already kicking in. I can feel the pump in my abs already. And rest. Excellent job, guys. We just left with one more round. Just push through. I'm sure it's getting difficult, but that's the purpose, right? We don't stop when we are done. We stop when the workout is done. Okay, let's go. Last round. Try and focus on the breathing pattern. The more you consciously breathe, it's going to make it easier to move consistently. Okay, last 10 seconds. Last rep. Excellent job, guys. And we are just left with 40 seconds of V-ups. Let's try and move slow, but move right on this one. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, guys, good job. Keep moving. Halfway there. Okay, we're almost done. Don't stop now. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Now, just so that you're ready and cool down, don't lie down. It puts a lot of strain on your shoulders, on your heart rather. Okay, so if you can't sit with your legs crossed, you can keep your legs straight, sit straight, close your eyes and just breathe. That will help you get your heart rate lower. That will help you recover much faster, okay? 10 deep breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job, guys. Now that we are already feeling all that pump in our shoulders, let's quickly stretch, because that's going to ease off the entire pump and you're going to feel much better in your shoulders. Otherwise, your shoulders are going to be feeling very, very heavy. Okay? The first stretch is basically a downward dog to cobra. For that, what you're going to do, get into a high plank. Okay, from there, just push your hips back so that the heel touches the floor. This is your downward dog. From here, you're going to just get into a cobra. While you get into a cobra, make sure your hips and knees don't touch the floor, okay? We're going to be doing these transitions for 60 seconds in total. Let's go. Back into a downward dog. Exhale. And then into a cobra. Back into downward dog. And cobra. Back into a downward dog. And cobra. Back into downward dog. And cobra. Moving good, guys. Your body will thank you for the stretch later. So just keep going, nice and smooth. Flow from one movement to the other. Exhale at the end of the stretch. And you're going to be feeling very, very good. Okay? Last one. And downward dog, and we are done. Now, this one primarily helps you stretch your scapula and your rhomboids, because shoulder muscles are majorly triggered by your scapula and rhomboids. So the next stretch also kind of takes care of that. The next stretch is nothing but your cat camel. For that, what you're going to do, you're going to get on your knees, palms under your shoulders, hips above your knees. From here, neck is in neutral position when you start. You crunch your abs in and look towards your belly button. This is your camel. From there, pop the chest out, look as high as you can. This is your cat. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Okay, last 5 seconds. Excellent job. Okay, I can't control the sweat anymore, so I'm just going to wipe it off before we do our trap stretch, because trap stretch, to be very honest, is very, very relaxing. It feels amazing to do the trap stretch. Why are we doing trap stretch today? We did a bunch of cleans that's going to affect our traps a lot. So for the trap stretch, you're going to do very simple. Get your arms back, roll your shoulders back. From there, you're just going to bend your neck to one side, slightly diagonally forward at say a 30-degree angle, and hold that for 30 seconds each side. And keep breathing. You'll feel a great stretch in your traps. And that will also help a lot with your cervical area. Top of your neck tends to get very stiff. If your traps are relaxed, you don't feel stressed that much as you would feel regularly. Okay? We're almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Opposite side. While we are stretching this and enjoying this stretch, just a quick update. If you guys post your workout selfies or say any of your workout posts on social media, don't forget to tag us. Our Instagram handle is CultFit Official. You can also post everything related to your workouts or anything else to keep others motivated and yourself too on our Facebook group, Stronger Together with Cult. Okay? And done. Excellent job, guys. Amazing workout just with a pair of dumbbells. I can already feel my shoulders all pumped, a lot of blood into that, and I can't stop sweating. I'm sure you guys also did have an amazing workout just like me. Apart from workout, we all know how important nutrition is, hydration is, recovery is, sleep is. So make sure you're dialing in all those aspects of your fitness as well as equally good as you're working out. And that's it from my end. I'll see you on the other side with another amazing dumbbell workout soon. Until then, stay fit, stay healthy. Before we leave, we know the ritual that we want to do. On the count of 3, 2, 1, we're going to say, "We are Cult." And along with that, because we did a lot of shoulder workout, what you're going to do is you're going to try and get into a bulldog pose. Take both your arms, pull them down, and hold it. That's going to highlight your traps. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. We are Cult.
For more such workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.